My people, what that they say shall never end. According to information reaching us right now, allegedly, they said Ebony that she couldn't believe her ears, such that they say she broke down in tears. According to the information, they said the sisters to the king have gone to, or they went to the royal mansion where they had a reconciliation dinner with the jewel. They said it was the three of them, including that, I don't know if she's the last one, the dark one, the one that is, some people said that is working hand in hand with Ebony. They said all of them, you know, they had a reconciliation dinner with the jewel. And this is happening because they are all preparing to make sure that no one is in enmity with anyone, so that that offerende ritual will be successful. Because a lot of rituals too, they say they have been doing a lot of rituals, rituals of forgiveness, rituals of cleansing. No one is keeping malice against each other and all of that. And the part where they said Ebony was kind of shattered and disappointed is because Ebony thought that that dark one, because information have it that among the three of them, the one person that is always on the neck of the jewel, or who is never in support of the jewel, happens to be the dark one. I don't know why. Some people said that that year that the jewel came, she organized the king's birthday single-handedly without involving the sister-in-law. And the information have it that it is the sister-in-law who have been doing it. Maybe because of what she is gaining from it or what, I don't just know. But if someone said, I don't need your assistance in doing something, you let the person be. You let it be. That is if that is the problem, or because I do not live in the palace. It is based on what we hear. So a lot of people are saying that that is the reason it is looking like that dark one is always not happy with the jewel, because they believe that she is taking their brother away from them. She is taking most of the things that they do and make money from it. She is not doing it, and her family too, because her family was living in the palace, as in the jewel's family. They were living in the palace then. So, and it was that period they said Ebony was ganging up with the sisters. And from the look of things, they said whatever one of them says, the others will agree. That is why, if it is true that the dark one is working with Ebony, it simply means that she is able to convince the other two to stand by her in order to fight the jewel and push Ebony in. But at first, they did not succeed, because when the jewel left, even though there was a time that they came out to debunk the news that they are not the ones that destroyed their brother's marriage with the jewel. But maybe there's a way there is a role that they played that made a lot of people believe that they have a hand in it. Because if it is true that they are supporting Ebony, from the look of things, everybody know from the onset that Ebony wanted the jewel's husband at all costs. Her attitude will tell you. And at the end of the day, what happened? She was able to be one of the wives. But to left for her, she wanted the king all to herself. And that was why she worked so hard to ensure that the jewel lives, so that she would take over. But unfortunately, things did not work out her way, even though it later favored her. So now they said those sisters of the king, they went to the royal mansion. And after, lengthy discussions and everything, they had a dinner which they called reconciliation dinner. And that simply means that they are no longer going to be supporting Ebony. Because then they were working with Ebony. But when Igby came, there's no kind of story that we have not heard about these people. When Igby came into the picture, Igby was so wealthy. Igby was buying material. Igby was buying gifts. Igby was buying a shop. Igby was doing everything to gain her stand in the palace. And she used the sisters to achieve that, because they said the relationship that existed between them and Igby then is something that is questionable. But we all understand it, because this is a politics. This is a polygamous setting. It is the survival of the fittest. Maybe Ebony did not have the amount of money Igbi had when she came in, and that was why it was looking like Igbi was able to take over. Because if not, Ebony would have been the wife. But because Kabiyesi did not love Ebony enough to marry her, uh or maybe Ebony's juju or whatever is not that strong to push the king into marrying her, because a lot of people believe that juju was working and all of that. I do not know. I do not live in the palace. So, but at the end of the day, the king married Igbi. And when these sisters started supporting the jewel, they said even Igbi was so mad at them, saying that they betrayed her. They promised her that they will make sure that the jewel did not return. And they were supporting Igbi then. But Igbi's character and everything turned against their brother too. Because for their brother to remove immunity from Igbi, it simply means that what she is bringing to the table. So they don't have to continue to support Igbi, knowing fully well that their brother is no longer comfortable with Igbi. Then Ebony, on the other hand, ever since Ebony came back, it has been from one story to the other. Although we don't know how true it is, but that is what we are hearing. So, but right now, they said whatever that will make their brother happy, that is what they are ready to do. And have seen that the only way to make their brother happy is to be happy with whatever that makes their brother happy, which is the jewel. Because we all know that the king is not letting go. The king is doing everything humanly possible, from what we are hearing, to bring back the jewel. And the sisters have to play along. So Ebony, that is not happy about their decision of having a reconciliation dinner with the jewel, there is nothing you can do about it. They said she was crying, saying that they betrayed her. They betrayed her. How did they betray you if that information is true? How? Because they are supporting their brother to reconcile with his wife. Huh? So that his son will come to the palace and grow beside him. Is that not a good idea? Yeah? I don't know why Ebony is so selfish with everything we're hearing about them. I don't know if it is true that everything we're hearing is true. That simply means that she's such a selfish human being. And it is not good. But like I will always say, what will be will be. Even if the sisters did not even support the king or whatever. I believe that the day that God said, okay, did you a lawyer? It is time to go back to your home. Definitely nothing will stop it. When I say nothing, I mean nothing. Not even the king or even the jewel herself cannot even stop herself. Yes. So I believe that the time is not now. When the time comes, nothing will stop her return. Anyway, guys, that is what we are hearing. They said Bonnie felt so betrayed when she got the information, allegedly. These are all alleged, unverified information making rounds on social media and shouldn't be seen as fact unless you verify them, okay? Thanks for watching. Bye for now. Love you.